Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the show, I've got to mention the new Patreon. It's Snack Spot Patreon, patreon.com/snackspot. Of course, the link is going to be in this episode's description, but you got to check out all the cool stuff over there. It's super, super fun. The Captions On podcast, which is where our wonderful producer Emily and Faz from Schemin' and Dreamin' and myself are going through all the Disney Channel original movies. It's unbelievable. It's so fun. Some of them are so terrible that I think it's taken years off my life, but others have added years, so maybe it all evens out. But there's that on there. There's also Bad Directions, which is the show I do where I'm reading people, giving them advice and stuff. It's a really great time. And there's going to be a lot of other really, really fun stuff on there. It's only $3 a month, so be sure to check it out and definitely subscribe. It's a great way to support the show, support us, help everybody out. And thank you to everybody who has already subscribed and is checking out that sick content right now. Cool Guy episode. At least one of us showed up. Coming correct. You're speechless. I'll run through this. Let's get this out of the way. I'll run through this real quick. This is how you do it. First of all, says Coke, but I'm not thirsty. Am I right, playa? Am I right, playa?
Yeah,
playa? Am I right? Am I right, playa?
You missed me on that one. Yeah, you missed me.
So you put it straight on. Boom. That's
Audio
how it's done.
platform.
That's how it's done.
Podcast.
People watch. More people watch than they do listen. Just so you know. You want to hear something really cool? Speaking of the Cool Guy episode 2023, you want to hear something really cool?
Sure.
I'm 26 years old. I pooped my pants for the first time last week.
Why? Why did you shit your pants?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Had Adriano on.
I didn't make it. Yeah,
dude.
I didn't make the conscious decision.
How does that happen?
Well, I mean, my bowel movements and I have had a very complicated relationship as of late. So I was here actually. It was kind of best case scenario for pooping your pants, and I'll explain. So I was at the urinal peeing. And when you pee, you fart. Emily, you don't have to answer this, but do women fart when they pee?
I don't feel like I've ever, not like specifically.
Right, men often fart when they pee.
Somebody get HR.
I said you didn't have to answer it, dude. So I'm at the urinal, and like my butt moves, and I'm like, no way. It's impossible. But then I look down and I can see like stains starting to form. So it wasn't like
instant stains.
Instant stains, which is how you know. So it wasn't like
it was a shart.
Yeah, it was a shart. Like it was real.
There's a little squirt of liquidy poo.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, no, that's what a shart is.
So I'm like, okay, I don't even have to really go in the stall and check it. Now, as I said, kind of best case scenario because luckily my fiance and I had stayed in town last week for pretty much the whole week. So I had my laundry basket of clean clothes with me. So I had something to change into.
Was the laundry basket in the car or was it in the studio?
It was in the car. So now so I walk out of the bathroom and I've got to walk down that hallway as quickly as possible. Poop in the pants. Which from my
cleaned up first?
Matthew, it was so... Okay, because if I had cleaned up, then I still have to put those pants back on to go get my laundry basket. Yeah, but
you could take the drawers off.
That wasn't going to... And then do what with them?
Okay, keep going.
So I go down the hallway, I get in the car, I get the laundry basket, poop in my pants the whole time. I come in here, and then I change, and I, get myself cleaned up. But I've got to, call Mom to say, hey, I know I just left, but I'm actually coming back over real quick to throw something in the washing machine. And we got to call.
Did you tell her you pooped your pants?
Yeah, I did. I was like, I know this is crazy, but I pooped my pants. So then I've got to call.
What did she say?
I think she just laughed. So then I've got to call my fiance and let her know I'm going to be later getting home than I thought because I have to go put my poop underwear in the washing machine. And as soon as she answers the phone, I just can't stop laughing. I'm like, I shit my pants. She does not laugh.
What was her response?
She was like nervous. She was like, when you started laughing, I wasn't sure if you were like manically laughing, like something bad had happened, or if you had pooped your pants. I was like, it was the second one. So then I got cleaned up, and I really did it in a bad way. I got cleaned up, I did well, but I used a sock and those disinfecting wipes that are in the other room. Because I didn't.
You can't wipe your asshole with disinfectant wipes.
I mean, you can because I did. They're not bleach wipes. Even if they were, people pay a lot of money to get their assholes bleached. I was doing I'm thinking smarter, not harder. Am I right, playa? Am I right on that one, playa?
So no shower? You went home, no shower?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Well, I fucking washed everything down.
Where are
like
the pants
I washed
now?
my legs. They're clean. They got washed already. Because I showed up to Mom and Dad's yesterday, and I was like, why is a pair of my pants and underwear sitting on top of the dryer?
Because you shit
because
yourself.
I shit myself.
Yeah. I would have
a couple
taken
of
those
days
to the
ago.
fire pit and cremated them.
They weren't that. It's not like it was that bad of a shit.
Poop pants are instantly out
Done
the window,
forever?
in my opinion.
I mean, they weren't. They were in pretty good shape. I also saw Seinfeld on Friday.
Yeah,
too.
Saturday.
No,
Friday.
Friday. Same day. 1 p.m. I'm pooping my pants. 7 p.m. I'm seeing Jerry Seinfeld.
Was there a thought in your head like, what if you laugh so hard you poop again?
I'm still worried. I've been peeing sitting down for the past 5 days
Dude,
because I'm
we
worried
can talk
I'm gonna
about
poop
that.
again.
Now we can, because I don't even, I have so many other things, like if I were to poop my pants, the way that I would do things is nothing like the way that you did
Okay,
that.
well, like I said, this is my first time. I'm a pooping my pants.
I
virgin.
know, but I have a plan in place. If I
never
were to
had
poop
a
my
plan
pants.
because I thought I was past the part of period.
I guess
thought
I
was
know a
in the
lot of
window.
I know a lot of people that shit themselves.
And that's the difference between the crowds that we hang out in. Am I right, playa? Am I right?
But I've not shit myself. You have now shit yourself.
Yes. But for the first time ever.
It feels like the first time. Am I right, player?
You're right about that one, playa.
No, this is so uncool. You are so uncool. Your interpretation of what a cool guy is from a 90s sitcom.
I'm the cool guy.
And even
baby.
then,
Count
that
'em.
cool guy
Count
wasn't
'em.
cool.
Count them, bitch.
1, 2,
2,
3. You went wide. You went.
I
Yeah,
tried
you
to
missed the
feel
first
it. I
one.
couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. And the ice.
Yeah, and the ice, baby. Let them know it's chilly in here.
It is a little chilly in here. I didn't wear 3 polos. I would have had I known it was going to be warm.
I know. Well, they turned the AC on in the building recently, so we've been abusing it because it was getting so goddamn hot.
Yeah. No, it's been very, very warm. But it was cold last week. I should have known. Should have known it was going to be cold this week. Fuck, dude. Where was I taking that story?
You're talking about all your friends knowing that you pooped yourself
No.
and saying how you were, your plan of action for pooping.
Ooh, a little
Yourself.
chill. No, I was about something you said.
I don't know.
Fuck, dude.
Sorry, playa.
God damn it. The 3 polo look is not bad though.
It's what I do.
The hat, I would say, is where I cross the line. But everything else you've got going on works.
Yeah.
Why did you go long sleeve under the polo? You're
I just thought it would be stupid. I just thought it would be more stupid.
not cool.
Cool and stupid and it would. This is what I'm trying to do.
You
know
look
what I
like a
mean.
mix of the cool guy from you have a mix of what am I looking for? Like Rafe from Outer Banks. Never seen it, huh?
Mm-mm.
You've never seen it. You just nodded your head. You said, mm-mm.
Yeah, but because I knew you. Whatever.
It doesn't matter what you look like, Andrew. Doesn't matter.
It matters about
This
what's
is
in
an
here.
audio platform. And this is an audio
about what's
platform.
in
I
here,
wish I
baby.
could remember what I was going to say because I was taking us to a good place. And now I can't. But I do want to talk a little forest fire.
Okay. Where are they going on? Quebec?
Quebec is what I've been told.
Yeah,
I've done
that's what
zero
I've heard, too.
research. I almost texted you and said, I literally had this thought on my way here. As I'm driving, I almost texted you and said, we should probably have the laptop ready today. And then I thought to myself, no. It's more fun if we take our cool guy hats off and put our tinfoil ones on and we talk a little forest fire.
I love it.
Yeah. I have Fauci on the line ready to give us his input.
On the forest fire?
Yeah, on the health and safety matters of the forest fire.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because they're saying the air's poison.
I mean, it's not good. It's really bad.
I will say, even the inside of my office smelled like bonfire all day today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they're like, yeah, they're saying tomorrow's gonna be worse. They're like, if you're going outside tomorrow, fucking don't be out there for like more than 2 minutes. Throw a mask. I saw throw a mask on, which like I understand, I suppose, but I don't really because I won't be putting one on. But I know a lot of people are.
It's that bad.
It seems
Holy
fugazi
shit.
to me.
I mean, I don't
this
know.
This is what because I can't. I've been trying to comprehend this, and this is why I think it would be important to have the laptop. But let me run something past you.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck?
Good luck, first of all, because I'm quick.
How the fuck does the smoke end up this bad here? Like, even in a very large fire, like, how does the smoke not just, like,
the wind,
atmosphere dissipate?
The wind,
I know,
baby.
but
As is the answer
think about
to
when you
most
have
questions,
think about when you have a bonfire. Like, the smoke doesn't linger, it just leaves.
This is a bonfire times like a million.
I know, but the smoke still got to leave. Like, if you're, okay, for example, say you're, like, say you live 10 houses down. No, that's a bad example. Mm-hmm. Fuck, I just fucked myself.
That's okay. That's all right.
Because now I'm thinking, like, if you pull into a neighborhood and somebody's having a bonfire and you got the windows down, you're like, oh, somebody's having a bonfire.
Yeah. Dude, well, when I left Rochester the other morning, the first day where the smoke was, like, coming in, I was like, somebody's having a bonfire, like, pretty early.
Yeah.
And then Emily was like, how about those forest fires? And I was like,
oh.
I'm not informed.
Yeah. No, neither.
But, dude, I mean, there's smoke out in the streets. Like, it was smoky out down
like
on River Road today. Yeah.
All day long, everywhere
smoke,
I go.
But it's
yesterday and today.
Yeah,
but I don't understand how it just doesn't.
Because there's so much of it, man. That's a testament to how much smoke there is.
Yeah, and I understand
They're not
that.
Flying planes
but
over there, collecting the smoke and dropping it
I guess
here.
I just can't wrap my head. Like, Quebec is not close.
Yeah, it's far. It's the opposite of close.
It's like a 13-hour drive, I'm pretty sure.
13 hours? I don't think it's that.
Dude, I think it's far.
No, because remember in middle school, people would have, like, bus field trips to Quebec?
No.
The French class would?
That never happened.
Dude, my fiance went.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
Let's see.
When we briefly dated in 7th grade, she went a part of that like week and a half she was in Quebec.
All right. 9 hours.
Okay, yeah, that's nothing. That makes all the difference. When it comes to smoke, that makes all the difference.
Yeah.
It makes all the difference.
I just feel like there's the wind, I get it. I feel like there's so many other places this smoke could have gone. The number one place that I think it should have gone is up. Like, it just should have gone up. What?
You sound like I look. You sound like I look.
Went
right
up.
Now. It went up, buddy, and then it went up and over, up and over.
Why did it stop going up?
It didn't stop going up, buddy. That's how much smoke there is.
No. All of space is just fucking full of.
No, not all of space, but enough of it. There's no
like smoke.
It's like this, man. It's like this.
This isn't in a trap.
This is
not a trap.
This is the smoke.
This is not a trapped bottle that we're in.
No.
This is not The Simpsons.
There's so much smoke. There's so much smoke.
This is not Springfield in the Simpsons movie. There's no bubble around us, okay?
There's so much smoke.
But it should go up.
There's so much smoke that by the time it would evaporate, it would get high enough to evaporate, the whole area is already too full of smoke.
It should just keep going up.
But it can't go up fast enough because the smoke is being produced by the flames faster than it can evaporate.
Yeah, but the bottom smoke should be pushing the smoke up.
That's science, playa.
As more smoke comes,
it is,
it pushes it up, and it just keeps going up. It is up forever.
But that's how much smoke there is.
The universe is infinite, right? It's forever expanding.
Brother.
So why is this smoke not continuing to travel up? Somebody science my ass right now.
I've been saying it for years. It's a universe full of smoke. You just better hope you don't catch fire. Am I right, playa? Am I right, playa? Am I right, playa?
This is fun for you and only you.
Oh my God. And you could say that about everything that happens in this entire building. But especially with this show.
I just feel like it should be going up. Like,
I don't know. It's going up, man. It's all happening. It's going in every which direction.
Dude, it's obviously...
And also the wind is blowing it, so it's obvious. It's it's stopping it.
That
from going
I understand,
up,
but it still doesn't. To me, it shouldn't be physically smoky when I look in the roads. Like, that smoke that's on the ground, it is touching the ground.
Man, what are you talking
should be
about?
up.
What are you talking about? It shouldn't be. It is, brother. Brother, playa.
But what about you're not listening to what I'm saying?
Stop thinking about what should and shouldn't be, and start focusing on.
But
what
I want to
is.
know because nobody's told me why yet.
'Cause that's smoke, baby.
No, but that's the thing is that's
all you
not
can do is
smoke.
try not to get burned. It is smoke. It is, in fact, smoke.
Have a bonfire. Where's the smoke go?
That way. Depending on the wind.
And then
goes
guess
up
what?
and
It's
over.
fucking
And guess
gone.
what's happening
'Cause it
in
goes
Quebec? Up and over, man. I've said it.
Yeah, but then it's coming back down. It's going up. It's fucking making a U-ey back to the earth.
No, not exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the problem with that?
Dude, this is the worst day we could have ever fucking had this conversation.
This is the best day of my life.
All right.
Father's Day is right around the corner, guys. Your dad already thinks you're a loser. Don't prove him right by, blowing it again this year, okay? The good news is, even if you're here in this last minute, you can get whatever you're looking for when you use Instacart. Because with Instacart, you can get not just groceries, but some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores delivered right to your front door in as little as 1 hour, okay? So be the hero for your dad this year that he maybe was for you growing up. What a nice little thought that is, okay? And the best part is right now, 2 in the Cooler listeners get free delivery on their first order of $10 or more. All you got to do is spend $10. You can spend at least that on your papa, all right? And Instacart will deliver whatever it is you're looking for right to your front door. No delivery fee. Stumbled a little bit. That's okay. We're staying on track here. All you have to do to get that great deal is hit the link in this episode description. Make things a little easier on yourself and start using Instacart today. Folks, another great way to support the show is to check out all the sick merch we have got over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Link's going to be in this episode description as well as in our Instagram bio. We've got merch on there, not just for 2 in the Cooler, but also for Schemin' and Dreamin' and Quested, the other 2 podcasts that we produce right here. Quested has just put up a lot of really cool new stuff. And, of course, we've got all kinds of great things on there, hoodies, long sleeves, the T-shirts. Oh, my God, they're gorgeous, and they're so freaking comfortable because of the tri-blend material, folks, okay? That's Target quality. You're not getting that from any other show. But we've also got all kinds of great accessories on there. We've got some cool drinkware, pint glasses, water bottles, and then we've got hats, bucket hats, fanny packs, notebooks, whatever it is you're looking for. All kinds of great stuff, make you look good, make you feel good, and like I said, it's a really great way to support the show. So again, go check out all that great stuff over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show Schemin' and Dreamin' or Quested, the Dungeons and Dragons podcast that we produce right here, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Because podcast advertising has been shown to be incredibly effective. You can look it up. Forbes has done several articles on it that are really interesting. And you can see the proof is in the pudding, as they say. McDonald's is advertising on podcasts, State Farm, frickin' NASCAR, these massive companies, whose advertising budgets are so huge. And it's cool to see them move into the podcasting space and away from their usual game, which is, the more traditional media of like TV and stuff. It's fun to see them come over into podcasting. It says a lot about how effective it is. The problem is, it hasn't really left any room for smaller local businesses to get in on the action, but that's what we're here for. So, again, if you're interested in learning more about all the benefits to podcast advertising that these big companies already know about, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com.
Another cool guy segment for you.
Okay.
Josh Allen on the Madden cover.
Is that official?
Official.
That's awesome. That's so big. Can you even believe that? It's so cool. I mean, it's kind of what I was saying to Bernie last week, like how I feel about him, Josh Allen, that is, dating Haley Steinfeld, or however you say her fucking name, and like being in State Farm commercials and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that...
Yeah, like that's a cool cover, isn't it?
That's badass, too. That's really
That's
cool.
the deluxe edition right there.
Wow.
But I think this
Those
one
are
looks
sick.
cooler.
That's really cool. That's a great cover. That's a unique cover, too. In years when people, how, I mean, I see the Instagram posts of people like lining up video games,
Yeah.
Like that one's always going to stand out because that one just
Because
looks
it's like
so
the full
sick.
cover is just
Yeah,
Josh
it's
Allen.
just Josh,
Yeah.
and he's fucking focused as hell.
Yeah, do one of these.
It's
Which is like a cool thing that like when football players are doing this,
Yeah.
like on the sideline, like that looks cool.
It is cool. Yeah, that's a cool
Yeah,
guy
I
move
wish
for
I
sure.
could do that more often.
Yeah,
I need something
let
that
you
I
borrow,
can do this
You want
to.
one of my polos?
Oh, I can do it to your polos.
Yeah.
Do it to your chain. Just hang on, but don't
Oh,
pull
okay.
too hard on that one. If it was real, maybe, but
If it's don't be coming at my chain. It's actually 2 necklaces put together because I got them
in a pack.
Yeah,
And they were too
one
tight?
is they don't fit like over the
polos.
over the polo collars.
Yeah.
So
No, I mean,
you couldn't even tell.
no, I didn't know.
There's a safety pin in here somewhere. Tell me when I hit the safety pin.
Yep.
Right there. Yep, there she is. So it's kind of ice. I'm
Two
rocking with.
necklaces, one
Two
safety
necklaces,
pin.
one safety pin. So what's going on with Live Golf? Heard there's some controversy.
Dude, more information that I'm not educated enough about. But
really?
it got announced yesterday at like 3 o'clock that maybe 2 o'clock. I don't know. I remember sitting there when it happened that Live Golf, it was announced that Live Golf and the PGA Tour are merging. They are now one.
PGA
Tour
full
is
merging?
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I heard they were
PGA
just
Tour, like-
collaborating on one
No,
thing.
I think there was a
Full-on merger?
merger. There was a merger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I could be fucking wrong,
It
dude.
might
What
be,
do I
yeah.
know? These sunglasses are good sunglasses, and it makes it so dark in here.
Oh,
I
sorry.
feel like I can't see.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's dark.
Yeah.
It's dark,
We
Andy.
can turn the lights up for you. If you want.
No, those lights are too bright.
Yeah. That's why you got to wear the sunnies on. It's a good thing.
Fuck. Yeah, but merger, big deal. Dude, kind of crazy because so many people were like so stanced up. You know what I mean? On opposite
Oh,
sides.
yeah.
Like, there were the PGA people that were like, dude, that's fucked up. You can't take that money. Like, this is the tour. This is the legacy. Like,
Are you
this
talking
is
about the
history.
golfers or people who work for the...
Both.
Okay.
And then you got the people on the other side that were just taking hundreds of millions of dollars and like, fuck this, I'm going to go get paid.
Yeah.
And now they get to come back and be part of the PGA again. And they still got this bag. Like, I don't know. I would assume that if it's not in the bylaws of the merger already, that there's going to be some type of lawsuit attempted in which PGA players will try to like be compensated for this. I made that up. That's what I
Sure.
would. That would be my first thing. I'm suing. Like, I'm suing somebody. Somebody's getting sued.
Okay. Would they have any grounds to
I have
stand
no.
out?
I have Andrew. I have no idea how
Yeah.
law works. I don't know anything about the law.
Okay. Because I don't think so. It's kind of like, dude, my buddy was texting me when they, canceled the, like, old DC movies, like Henry Cavill not being Superman
Didn't even
and
know
Gal
they did
Gadot
that.
or whatever. Yeah. When they were like,
Gal
we're not
Gadot's on
doing
the
it.
market.
Yeah, she's done.
Why don't you, Gal Gadot? If you want to do a podcast, we have the platform for you right here.
But we're not going to give it to you.
Yes, I fucking will.
I'm not going to. I don't want to be. Dude, she's a bad actress, man. I don't know what her personality's like. I guess if she's got a good personality, but.
That's the least cool guy thing you've ever said, dude. It's fucking Gal Gadot. It's Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was slipping out of character. But somebody
Gal
was
Gadot
saying.
podcast on me. I got you.
We'll pay the $18 a month for Buzzsprout, or it might even be less than that. We'll pay something. We'll pay for you to. We'll pay the fee to house your RSS feed. No sweat. Can rip off a little bit.
Podcast on us. Gal Gadot. To you. Invitation. To
There
you
you
and
go.
only you. Solo Gal Gadot podcast. Yeah. I'll come on occasionally if she wants.
It's gonna be Gal Gadot's version of like the Tim Dillon show, where she's got sunglasses on. And
No,
she's
it'll
just
be like
Alex Jones.
You ever heard the podcast No Gruffs Given with Sean Avery?
I think you've told me about that.
It'll be
show.
that,
Okay.
but it's just Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll produce it.
Okay. Then fine. Then I say let's do it. Then that works. That's a 10-4. That's a 10-4 playa.
I started watching. Wait, go back to what you're saying. Sorry, got distracted.
Oh, he was like, Henry Cavill and these guys are gonna maybe sue Warner Brothers because Henry Cavill like quit the Witcher show to maybe do more Superman stuff, and it's like, dude, that's nobody's fault. Like, first of all, those contracts are pretty goddamn airtight, and like for wrongful termination or something like that.
He's suing?
I don't think they actually ended up doing it because they have no leg to stand on, but that's
Oh.
what people were saying they were going to do. I was like, that's absolutely insane because they wouldn't get anything. They're not – I mean, morally, even there, I don't think there's an issue because
Dude, I've just
it is what it is. But
Yeah, if I was them, I would sue. If you have, yeah.
but you didn't say – I mean, you could have signed with Liv and you chose not to. So what's the problem?
Yeah, but I think that the thing is that if you signed with Liv, you weren't allowed to play on the PGA anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, like, guys could say, like, oh, you told us we weren't allowed to play on the PGA anymore if we signed with Liv. Now you guys are merging. These guys got paid all this money. We didn't. I don't know how
it was
fucking
different.
Again,
It was different then, you know? The
Again,
rule was different.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how it works, but I'm saying if I was them, I would figure out if I could sue.
Which I don't think you can.
But they might be able to. I hope they sue. I hope there's a big class action. I'll put my name in the ring.
I mean, that could be fun to watch, you know? People are loving trials. Trials are all over the place. The Johnny Depp one was very big.
People can get behind trials.
People can get behind trials.
But, like, there's
They
just,
always
like,
pick
Jordan
sides.
Spieth's, like, a good example of it, and, like, Rory McIlroy. Probably McIlroy more so.
Did they stuck with the PGA, right?
And,
both
like,
of them?
they were, like, kind of, like, figureheading the whole thing, like, so outspoken about it. Dude, the LIV Tour offered Tiger Woods $800 million.
Wow.
And he didn't take it, and now those guys are just back part of the PGA again. Like, fucking
Yeah, dude.
you would have just had to last, like, 4 months.
It's like the Michael Scott Paper Company.
That meme has been on Twitter many, many times in the past 24 hours.
God, I'm so fucking smart.
Yeah, no,
I'm
you
so
are.
smart.
You
It's
are.
crazy, dude.
You
It says
are.
Coke, and I'm not even thirsty. Am I right, playa?
No, you're not right, Andrew. You're just not right. You're just not right, playa. Playa.
I'm trying my best. But so I saw Seinfeld last week.
Yeah.
I've seen Jerry
That's what I wanted to get
Seinfeld
into.
and Bruce Springsteen in the same year.
In the same, like, month and a half.
I guess so. I can't even remember when Bruce
Neither
was. It
do
feels
I.
like
I
so
made that
long
up.
ago. But yeah, and it was cool. It was
How
fun.
was Jerry Seinfeld?
It was fun.
Was it just a straight stand-up bit, or did he do a little bit of talking? Like, is that what it
Oh,
was?
dude. It was stand-up. So I'll tell you what. This is the only thing that pissed me off. So he does an hour stand-up. The guy before him, Mario Joyner, is a guy I like, so that was cool. And Jerry does his hour. And then at the end, he's like, you know what? I'm having a great time. I'm sure he does this every show. But he's like, if anybody's got any questions. Now, I'm way up. I want to ask him about the fucking Pop-Tart movie, but I'm too high up. I'm not going to scream that over everybody. So it's just like, basically just the people in front of him kind of like have the opportunity to yell out their questions. So people start yelling out questions, dude. The first question some idiot asks, this man, Matthew, Jerry Seinfeld is on stage. Jerry Seinfeld. And this guy yells out, how are Kramer, Elaine, and George? A sniper should have taken that man out right away and done us all a favor.
What was Jerry's answer?
He was like, well, they're not real, so they're doing pretty good. And then some guy...
And that's one question burned.
Yeah, one question burned. I'm like, it's a waste. So then the next guy comes up, and he doesn't even ask a question. He goes, hey, free drink for you, man. And then he like throws a quarter at Jerry Seinfeld and like lands on the
Probably
stage.
a free drink coupon.
Well, that's what I thought too. And Jerry's like, a free drink where? And the guy's like, my apartment. And he picks it up, and Jerry Seinfeld picks up the quarter, and he's like, you're wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I'm in a full suit. I don't think you're the one that should be throwing money at me. And then
Steve.
Crushed him, which was phenomenal. Didn't go hard enough. I wish there had been a physical
Kill yourself.
part.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe something like that. If you're gonna be that stupid. And then one woman was like, "Where did you get coffee?"
I love doing the B movie.
Oh, I mean, that's not a question, but that's a fully accurate statement, dude. Best DVD extras, second only
What's
to
the
Lion King
Pop-Tart
1.5.
movie?
There's I think he's directing it as well, but he's probably in it. But he at least wrote a movie for Netflix that's about the creation of the Pop-Tart. And they filmed it and stuff already, so hopefully it'll be coming out soon.
What
I
was
don't
your
know.
question?
I would just be like, how's the Pop-Tart movie coming? When's it, is it going to be out soon?
So you're pissed that these people that were up front and center weren't educated enough to ask the real hard-hitting questions?
No, I don't care. I mean, just those, that Howard, George, Kramer, and, whatever. Elaine,
That guy probably thought he nailed it, too.
he probably did. And that's why that sniper should have taken him. That's why Chris Kyle should have been there. R.I.P. But that is something that people probably just like yell at Jerry Seinfeld like on the street or something. You know
People
what I
probably
mean?
just yell,
like,
Kramer! Like,
yeah,
at him.
exactly.
And he's probably like, yeah.
So
and
now you have
what?
the chance to actually like interact with this dude, and you say literally the dumbest thing I could possibly think of, and I'm dressed like this. Come on.
You should ask him where the smoke goes. Why is the smoke not going up, Jerry?
Mr. Seinfeld, shouldn't the smoke be going up? Are you telling me that space is all smoke? Because that doesn't add up. But dude, a lot of it was really fun. A lot of it, I wasn't even laughing. I was just kind of like, this guy's right. Like I've said it before, and I know this is I've said before that this is I know that this is kind of a hot take. Some people might consider it, but when I go to the movies, the candy that I love to get is Raisinets, chocolate-covered raisins. And Jerry was talking about raisins for like 15 minutes, and he was spot on with everything. I was like, this guy knows raisins. And like my fiance's next to me, she's laughing, everybody's laughing. And I'm like, he really knows what he's talking about with the Raisinets. And she's like, do you feel seen? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I kind of do. So a lot of it, I'm just like, this guy's right. This guy's correct.
This might hit you harder than you want it to, Andy. But I would say for you, that take is, what's the word I'm looking for?
Fuck. Shitty.
No, I can't think of the word. Self-centered, kind of, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because as it's well documented on the show, you've created your whole personality based off of Jerry Seinfeld.
Not true.
Yes, it's 100% true. We've had this conversation before.
I know, but it's not true.
But it is true. So to you, that's like you hearing him say that is the reason that you thought he was right wasn't that you thought he was funny. You thought he was right about everything. Is because you subconsciously were watching yourself up on that stage.
Interesting, because the other thing I was going to say is that this is the thought I had sitting in the theater, was watching Jerry Seinfeld for me was kind of like a Nazi watching a Hitler speech. I'm like, this guy's got some pretty good ideas.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Fuck, dude. You want to know what I haven't done yet is order that book on Amazon.
What book?
The Wave.
Hitler book? Oh, are you going to reread it?
The
Check
one
it
about the
back out
kids?
again? Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I was going to give a book report.
Oh, I don't remember you saying that.
Oh, yeah, we had that conversation live
that's
on the air.
funny. You should do like a whole, you should come with like a little folder.
I'm going to come with a
everything.
History Comes Alive style backdrop. Yeah, those,
man.
what are they called?
The
like particle board.
Oh, okay.
What is it called? The big white cardboard fold
Yeah,
piece.
whatever those are.
The trifold piece of cardboard.
Yeah, trifold cardboard thing.
Yeah.
Who are you for History
William
Comes Alive?
McKinley. Got
Were you really?
assassinated. Yeah.
I
got
thought you were Henry Ford.
No, I was William McKinley. Dude, and this is like one of those things that nobody in the world gives a fuck about. Like, not one singular. There's not one person in the world that this has ever crossed their mind, but it crosses mine more than it should.
I think you might be surprised, playa.
When we were doing, so, little backstory. History Comes Alive was like, I would compare it to like your like grad thesis for 5th graders at our elementary school.
That is
like
so
it was like
accurate.
your final big project, and like you spent like half the year like grinding on History
And
Comes Alive.
the whole time, like the second you're in kindergarten, you see the 5th graders doing
Yeah.
it, so you know at the end of your elementary school career that it's coming.
Yeah, so like History Comes Alive is a big fucking deal.
It's a huge deal, dude.
Everybody comes out. You're in the fucking gym.
Oh yeah,
Everybody's set
parents
up.
come.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, my shit had to be looking nice for History Comes Alive. So I did the old trick where like you print out like a picture, and then you go nuts on the back of it with like a pencil. So like it's covered like head to toe in graphite, and then you like stick it on like a thing, and then you can trace it in with another pencil. So I did that. I did it with like the USS McKinley, like the battleship, and I did it with a picture of William McKinley's face. And like for a 5th grader, this art was fucking spectacular, dude. And my teacher at the time was like, dude, you are fucking talented. And I'm like, yeah, no shit.
Like finally somebody else sees it.
And then I think about it all the time. Like people were like, dude, that is impeccable drawing
That's so
skills.
funny. That's awesome.
And I was just like, I didn't say like, yeah, I freehanded that, but I also wasn't like I traced it.
Yeah, you didn't correct them.
Yeah.
That's not on you.
Yeah.
100%.
There's people out there that still think I missed my calling.
As an artiste.
Yeah.
Dude, I was Meriwether Lewis of Lewis and Clark. I know. And so I drew like a forest background, and I could not draw like pine trees. So
I know you try to draw
God,
them
they
in your
look
room
so
once.
bad. Yeah, I know. So they're just like, I can't even describe what they look like. They're absolutely insane. They're like Kind of like a preschooler's
You would make the
version
stumps
of Van
too
Gogh.
long.
I'd make the stump.
You
Yes.
go long stumps.
I would do the long stumps. I'm a long stump kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I right, playa? Am I right, playa, about the long stumps? I know I am. We'll get that in frame. Yeah, History Come Alive ruled. I was so angry because the again, growing up, seeing all the History Come Alive stuff. What's up?
No, keep going.
Okay.
I'll fill you in after.
Okay. You see, like, I remember very specific. The one I remember specifically is this dude being Bobby Orr for History Come Alive. I think he was 2 years older than me. So my entire elementary school career, I was like, I'm going to be Elvis when it's my time to shine. So we go around the room. The day finally comes in 5th grade. We've waited our entire elementary school career for the day when we're picking out who to be for History Come Alive. I mean, I couldn't even sleep the night before because I know that it's happening tomorrow and I know who I'm going to be. So we're sitting on the carpet. Teacher's got a little pad. She's going to write down who everybody is. So you get to me and I'm like, I'm going to be Elvis Presley. And I love her to she was so great. I love her to death. But this bitch goes, no, it's got to be a historical figure. And Matthew, I can't believe
The king. She obviously doesn't know shit about Masons.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is she talking about? Anybody
Not
who's
only
a
was he
Freemason.
historic for music, but he was and pop culture, but he was fucking in history, dude.
He was
in history.
He was history alive. History could not be more alive than Elvis Presley. He was a Mason, man. Any Mason should have a free
She
pass.
was probably
on the list.
like a Mormon or something.
Maybe she was in the
hips.
she was in the Salazar, whatever the fuck that group was called.
Yeah, what were they called?
I don't remember.
I am Salazar. Yeah, they burned down history. Yeah, they hated history.
Maybe she's a history burner. But so I remember I tried to do a little sneaky thing. It didn't work. That's the same year I took trumpet as well, and so I went to the band teacher, whose name I do not recall, and I was like, I've said, hey, Mr. Would you say that music had a big impact on history? And he goes, of course I would. And I go, well, guess what? These motherfuckers won't let me be Elvis. He did get mad. So I think he talked to them, and they were like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they're like, you're the music teacher?
Yeah, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
But so the teacher, she told me, she's like, yeah, we're all the 5th grade teachers are deciding this year, very strict historical figures, no pop culture people. Obviously, next thing I know, I'm down seeing like Mrs. fucking Reddy's class or whatever. She's got fucking Bobby Orr's up the wazoo, Marilyn Monroe fucking.
They had Monroe.
Yeah, they got Monroe.
They had Monroe, and you couldn't be the king.
Damn straight.
I would have walked out.
Yep.
I would have gone. You should have, dude. This was 5th grade, you, but apparently you were skipping class and shit. So
not in 5th grade.
But I mean that was still
pretty bad.
Yeah.
What's doing?
You should have still showed up in full leotard.
I really should have.
I was Elvis for Halloween once.
Yeah, I know.
That was a sick fit.
It was a cool costume. It was good.
Wish I still had it.
The problem was that was the time. Do you remember those they were only around for a hot second, but like the half masks that were like super all rubber.
Yeah.
'Cause I had a Blues Brothers one, and it was just
I
super,
recall.
It was disgusting.
You were a
I was one of the
Blues
Blues Brothers. Yeah, that's a sick costume for. I think it was in 4th grade when that happened.
Nobody except for you probably
That's
understood
true.
it.
And the one friend of mine who I bullied into being the other Blues Brother with me. Shout out to him.
Yeah, we should be the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, it's like, who the fuck is that? Yeah, dude, I hadn't even seen the movie at that point. I was like,
you just had the poster.
I didn't even have the poster yet, man. I don't remember when I got the poster, but I do remember getting it signed by Dan Aykroyd. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had to wait in that line for a long time. It was so hot. And I met this guy who was a real crazy dude. And he was a huge Ghostbusters fan. And he was there with his son. And he's just letting his son run around. And he's talking to me. And he's like, he's got an Ecto-1 license plate.
Damn, that's
and he's
pretty
like,
cool.
I'm going to get Dan Aykroyd to sign this, and I'm going to ask him if he can come out and sign my car. And he points over to his car, and it's this shitty red pickup truck with a Ghostbusters sticker on the door, like a big Ghostbusters sticker on the door. And that was his Ecto-1 Ghost. But the thing about this dude, no, he didn't. But his teeth were rotting out of his, like, I've never, like, parts of his teeth were,
Ghostbusters.
It must have been, which, hey, it's good work if you can get it, but I've never seen teeth like that before or since. I'll never forget the way that guy's mouth
He loved
looked.
Ghostbusters so much because he kept forgetting it because he was always on mess. So he got to rewatch it for the first time every time.
Dude, he was turning into Slimer. He watched Ghostbusters so much that he was becoming Slimer. Dude, I almost got slimed by that guy. I almost got slimed in line to see Dan Aykroyd.
It's funny that you took your story where it went because that's not what I was going to do. But I remember a lot of people being Jackie Robinson for History Comes Alive.
Yeah. And we didn't have any black kids at that school. So you do the math.
Actually, there was one African-American kid that was Jackie Robinson, but there was also many other non-African-American
I
kids
thought
that
you were
were
going to
Jackie
say it was
Robinson.
Buzz Aldrin. It was like, good for that dude.
But
Give it back to him.
that's a slippery slope, I feel
Slippery
like.
slope.
Like you don't know, like you better come correct.
Yeah, you better know all your facts.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that'll help you, but you
Yeah.
got to do something.
Yeah.
We should probably do the who would win, huh?
Yeah, we could do a who win.
Okay.
I can't see. I got no
because your
peripheral.
glasses fucking dip them down. Let's just hold on. I'm gonna look right in the camera so I can use this for the thumbnail. Mark this down, Emily.
What is that song I'm thinking of?
The Cantina song from
No.
Star Wars.
No,
That's what it sounded like.
It starts off. It's not.
Is it the head song?
Yeah.
What is love?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that song.
But it starts
Baby,
off,
no hurry.
doesn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it does, dude. That's what you look like. You look like you should be doing that.
This is a rhythm of the night.
No, not that.
The night.
I got.
Oh yeah, the rhythm of my life.
All right, what is the Who Would Win of the Week?
The Who Would Win with the fuck. One more time. The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Danny Zuko, John Travolta's character from Grease, versus Jordan Belfort, the DiCaprio version from the movie Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, it
See,
is.
it just-
See,
there
but you
you
hear
go.
the background?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's who would win.
Sorry, say it again?
The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Danny Zuko, John Travolta's character from Grease, versus Jordan Belfort, the DiCaprio version from Wolf of Wall Street. Woo, excuse me. Here's the thing. Oh, man, this is kind of tough. But Danny Zuko, he is cool, but he's trying to be tough. He's a cool guy who's trying to be tough, and he's not tough.
He's not tough? See,
He's not
I
tough.
thought he was tough.
No, he's just putting on a show for his friends, you know?
No, he's got to be tough.
He's not really that tough, man.
He
That's
doesn't
kind of
punch
the whole point
anybody
of
in the whole movie?
He might punch one guy in the movie.
I think he's tough.
And he does do that drag race, which is
Just
pretty
because
sick.
you fall in love and you love to sing doesn't mean you can't
but
be
I'm
tough.
saying that, you know what? Because the whole premise of the movie is that
He's
he
playing?
met Sandy in Australia on summer vacation, and when they met each other back at
The Sandy
school, Sandy moves.
Dude, that's High School Musical.
Exactly.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yep. They stole the whole thing.
Fuck off. High School Musical's a stolen plot?
Mm-hmm.
I got to call Zach right now.
You should call Kenny Ortega.
Who the fuck is Kenny Ortega?
He directed all those movies. He also
Cordon Bleu?
Cordon Bleu. Shout out to him. Shout out to Jump In. Where were we? Oh yeah, so Danny, he the whole point is like he is not being himself when he's like at the school because he's putting
He's
on
a
this
cool
thing.
guy.
Yeah, exactly. And not being yourself is actually the least cool thing you can do. Am I right, playa? Am I right, playa, about being yourself?
You are exactly who walked into a school the day of the Dare Assembly in 2006. Like, that's what they looked like. We don't need drugs to be
That's
cool.
right. It says Coke, but I'm not even thirsty.
What is that from?
Love? It's from Right Now, man. I thought of it earlier. I was like, this is going to be so funny when I say it 16 fucking times.
Wasn't funny the first.
It was funny the first, and now it's just terrible.
I thought he was tough. Now I got
You know what? Now, he does do that drag race, which is
Just
pretty
because
tough.
he's playing a role, the role of a tough guy, doesn't mean he's not also tough.
And you know what? He's working
And I
on
feel like
the
his
cars,
lines
he's
probably
doing-
start to get blurred.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he works on cars. Jordan Belfort never fucking worked on a car.
Yeah,
Jordan Belfort was just rich.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like he wasn't actually. I know for a fact, like the real Jordan Belfort is not a cool guy. He's kind of a douche.
Yeah, not cool.
But I guess that kind of is when we call it the cool guy episode. That's kind of what we're talking about. We're not talking about real Cool Guyz all the time. We're also talking about
What do you mean?
guys that
Count them.
1, 2, 3, and the ice.
And the
How much did the fit cost you altogether? Because you went, I'm saying you went 3 poles, 2 necklaces, 1 pair of sunglasses, 1 hat, all purchased for this episode.
Yeah. Well, I had the necklace stuff.
Oh.
We had those from a
Different props. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Those
were
were in the closet.
recycled. Yeah.
This cost me $6,000.
Jordan Belfort style.
Jordan Belfort style, baby.
Jordan Belfort. Jordan Belfort.
So you know what? I mean, when it comes down
song,
to it,
you
I
know?
think that
Jordan.
the period of time when both of these guys were kicking it also plays a big factor because Danny Zuko was in the 50s, and you're right about Jordan Belfort kind of coming up later, being an adult in like the 80s and stuff. Like, he's definitely much softer.
He's a Wall Street guy.
He's a Wall Street guy.
Like they can be grimy, but like they got polished fingernails.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they can do it. Like that probably means you can scrap if you can do that.
Sure, but
And he's not
McConaughey
fucking
does
leaving.
it. But McConaughey
I know,
does
but
it.
no, he does it.
Oh, but
yeah.
he does. But he's not fucking leaving. That's a tough
Yeah,
one.
he definitely has a little bit of bite to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some cockiness too,
Big time.
dude.
But I
I'm
think
gonna
when
sold
he
myself.
gets, punched in the face, he's done for.
to make
Because nobody's ever put his
Yeah.
hands on him.
No, see, to make a truly accurate assessment, I think I would have to rewatch Grease and see how much of a faker Danny Zuko really is.
Dude, the whole point is he is kind of a faker.
I didn't know that was the plot of the movie.
But then
I thought he
it's
was like the
weird.
Fonz, just movie version.
No, because he's kind of a faker. But then it's weird because at the end, instead of him like saying like, you know what, guys, this is who I actually am. Instead, Sandy becomes like a bad
she
girl.
throws on the leather.
So then maybe they just go fully into that lifestyle and commit to that, you know?
Yeah, she does throw on the leather.
So maybe
red
maybe
heels?
it's all just kind of about him
God
transforming into his true tough guy persona, you know, which is kind of the guy he's always
I mean,
wanted to be.
until proven otherwise, again, I have to watch the movie, but I'm taking Danny Zuko.
Yeah, it's gotta
and
be Danny
also
Zuko.
like just Travolta has to be a larger man than
Ooh, that's a
DiCaprio.
good thing to look up actually because I mean,
I picture Travolta as 6'4" minimum.
no way, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if he's kind of short because he's a Scientologist like Tom Cruise.
Dude, if Travolta's short, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Yeah, 6'2".
No way. Wow.
Bald
Good for
as
him.
fuck
Good for
now,
him.
eh?
Yeah, he's pretty bald.
Yeah, the people that come up when you search John Travolta are funny. It's like Tom Cruise, Samuel L. Jackson, Ella Travolta. Oh, that's his daughter.
Yeah, she's big on TikTok. That's mostly what John Travolta does these days. He does
Just be
TikToks
bald
with his
and
daughter.
do TikToks.
Yeah.
Who am I? Leo.
But I mean, you got a greaser versus a Wall Street guy.
yeah.
You got to take the greaser, even if the greaser is kind of having an identity
Dude,
crisis.
Leo's not that small. Leo's 6 foot. But no, I'm taking Johnny T. Just in real life, like also he just seems like the cooler of the. No, not cooler, but the more like physically capable of the two guys. Nobody's
I think
cooler
you know what
than
I think that's true because we've talked about DiCaprio's body on here before.
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
a
not
bit of a milk
actually
bag.
super fit.
Yeah, he's a
fit.
bit
Like
of a
he's
milk
got
bag.
milk bag's the way to do it. So Danny Zuko.
I'm locking in Danny Z.
Yeah, non milk bag Danny Zuko for the win on this one.
Lock that in. Vote on that on Friday.
I like that
Clean
fight
sweep.
though.
Yeah, that was
It's
fun.
Two pretty cool guys.
Who would win the week? Instagram vote on a Friday.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Yeah. While we were having that, like when I started my little singing thing, dude, I have a vague memory, and I can't remember if it was me or somebody else. I really hope it was somebody else because looking back on it, it was probably me. At like freshman orientation of college, there was karaoke, and somebody sang that was when that Jordan Belfort song like first came out, and somebody sang it like in front of the freshman class, and there's a chance it was me.
That's brutal.
That's
That's a tough
but
one.
there's also a chance that it was somebody else. But also
Yeah.
I might have sang it with it might have been we might have two-pieced it.
Sure. Well, once somebody on stage gets it going, the crowd joins in.
John Belfort, John Belfort. Like, yeah, I feel like it could have been me.
That's worse than the tequila song when somebody does the tequila song.
No, there's nothing worse than tequila. Have you ever seen that video that's like, my name's Johnny and we're the Singing Heads, and it like zooms out and it's like a whole group of dudes on spring break, like 20 dudes, and they're all buried to the neck in sand, and it's just their heads, and they're just, and then they all hit the tequila, and then they just go back to bobbing their heads in the sand.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You ever been buried fully in sand before?
I would fucking lose my shit.
Yeah, I think I would too. I've never done it. I've gotten my legs buried once when I was young, but that was like a peer pressure thing. I hate sand.
Have you ever? Yeah, you do hate
Anakin
sand.
Skywalker was right about everything.
One of my favorite.
He's never made a wrong move.
One of the funniest things that I've ever seen in sand is, have you ever seen? I don't know if you've ever seen somebody do this. It's a pro move. I've never attempted to pull it off myself, not because of like stage fright or anything, but just because I feel like it's fucked up. But have you ever seen somebody in a beach chair? Like, I'm talking a true beach chair, not like a lawn chair, like the low to the ground chairs. Kind of spread their legs a little bit and just go outside of the trunks, just dig a little trench and just pee in the sand, like while sitting down, like nothing's going on, like just the tip out of the trunks and just pee in a little hole. Right off the side, like right off the front of their chair, and then just brush the sand back into the hole and cover it up. You ever seen that maneuver?
No.
Dude, it's a fucking all-time maneuver.
Wow.
When you see somebody pull it off, it is the funniest shit you will ever watch in your entire life. Like, dude, the first time I ever saw it, I damn near had to do the same thing because I thought I was going to piss my pants, and I still will laugh just as hard every time I see somebody do it. And like the scenario is you're on a beach all day drinking, like sitting in a chair, just cooler there, just with the fellas, and you don't want to get up and get in the water to pee, and you just
what a maneuver,
tuck one, dude.
That's some Green Beret shit.
I like triple took it the first time because no, when you do it, it's a nonchalant thing, so nobody's like, hey, watch this. But like dude, are you die laughing? Hysterical maneuver. Yeah, so between that and me almost singing Jordan Belfort once, I feel like I've got everything out that I needed to say today.
Beautiful.
Nah, I mean, I feel like there's much more to be said.
Is there?
No.
We already talked about the smoke.
Yeah, we get to. Well, I would be down to talk about the smoke again.
No,
dude,
I do not want to talk about the smoke again.
I heard some rumblings. No, we're talking about the smoke again. I heard some rumblings that the fires were man-made, like somebody started this shit.
Probably on purpose, though.
Yeah, like on purpose to like cause.
That's crazy.
Maybe not the smoke here, but like to destruction.
Ooh, military base.
I don't know if they got militaries in Canada. Probably not.
Right. That's where they hide them, though.
No, that's what you'd think, but no, they're just socialists, I think.
I'm just saying. It's where Wolverine did his thing. That was Alberta.
The thing is, Wolverine's not real.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
He's a Kramer?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
No.
That guy might have as asked Jerry Seinfeld, how is Iron Man doing? Like, fuck you, buddy. Fucking so
See, that's
dumb.
a reasonable question, though, because there's a lot of rumblings also that Iron Man's going to make a reappearance.
Yeah.
They can time travel now.
Dude,
you see those interviews with Tony Stark? Well, fuck, dude.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
That's
My bad.
so funny.
See, that's on me.
No, I didn't, but it'd be cool. I wouldn't be surprised. That fucking Doolittle movie that was a terrible follow-up to like his Endgame performance. I don't know anybody that saw that. I don't know why they would.
I definitely did not. I didn't even know it
but
came out.
It's tough to do a good movie nowadays.
But
man.
yeah, like there was a couple clips of him, and there was a couple clips of whoever the dude that plays the Hulk is.
Mark Ruffalo,
yeah. Of them being like, is Iron Man dead? And they're like, there's some rumblings.
He could always come back. They can always do it no matter what.
Dude, 6 to midnight. My God, we would, dude. If you're, a room full of dudes would blow the ceiling off that theater.
Oh yeah, it'd be crazy.
Jizz, boom,
jizz bomb. Jizz bombs for Tony Stark,
dun,
baby.
Dun, 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 dun.
Actually,
air quality, man. The air quality.
I have to have that playing, or else I can't finish. Did you like that first Spider-Verse movie, the animated one, by the way?
Didn't watch it,
dude. You gotta watch it.
No.
The second one came out. All right, fine.
I've passed the point in my life where I watch animated movies, Andy. New ones.
That's crazy, man.
I watched Inside Out, banger.
Yeah, Inside Out's good.
That's-
R.I.P. Bing Bong.
That's probably
That dude rules.
Yeah, Big Bong does fuck.
Big Bong, he's the fucking best guy. But Matthew, I'm telling you, the second Spider-Verse movie, it's unbelievable.
See, I believe it, but I know it would make it better if it was in real life with Tom Holland.
Hey, I hear what you're saying,
That
but
would be.
I'm
I'd
telling
rather
you,
just another that.
I know, dude, but I'm telling you, like, you.
Like, I want to see Doctor
I don't
Strange
think-
doing one of these,
Sure.
and now all of a sudden he remembers who Spider-Man is.
Buddy,
Spoiler.
I don't know if you are going to like this sentence, but you have to appreciate the art of this movie as well. It's a phenomenal story, and the events that happen in it are unfucking believable. But if you can't appreciate the art in it as
Appreciate
well,
the art. Do you know who you're talking to? You've obviously never seen my History Comes Alive poster. Call back, baby! Suck it! Wow, that fired me up.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, Emily.
I'm
see
doing
you turning
the-
my shit down.
I'm doing the hands. You know how Iron Man flies like
yeah,
that?
that's
sick.
what I was kind of doing too. I'm stanced up.
That's so cool.
Dun, dun,
Oh, that
dun,
was
dun.
Thor?
Yeah. Imagine if I went like this and window just blows in.
Yeah. Mjolnir.
Yeah, Emily, that's coming out of your salary.
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir?
That's the name of his hammer.
No, it's not, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It's called fucking Thor's hammer, my guy. Fucking idiots.
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, take your tinfoil hat off, bud.
No way,
First of
man.
all, you don't know where smoke goes. Second of all, you're trying to make shit up for.
Brother, I know where the smoke goes because I can see it. You can see the smoke and you're still like, where's that smoke going? It's right in front of you, man. It's on the street. It's in your lungs. You're touching it.
Yeah, they're saying it's toxic, dude.
Yeah, it 100% is, dude. I was out for like a couple minutes and I was like, ooh, shit. I coughed a little bit. I was like, it's thick out here.
Yeah.
It's like pea soup. Remember when everybody used to say that? It's like pea soup. It's thicker than pea soup.
When it was really humid.
Yeah. I don't know when they would say it. I heard it in a lot of cartoons. That's like a Scooby-Doo thing. Like there's fog near the castle.
This dog's thicker.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
This fog's thicker than pea soup.
Yeah. There you go.
This fog's thicker than pea soup.
Yeah, that was a very common saying. It's one of the first American sayings, actually. It's one of the first colloquialisms ever in like the original 13.
I got one more thing to say before we wrap up here.
So do I.
Okay, you go first.
Count 'em, shout 'em, yell all about 'em. Playa.
I don't even want to say what I was going to say anymore. Oh, no, he went reverse. He hit him with the Uno reverse. Oh, no, this is you look ridiculous, Andrew.
Opposite.
You know that. Oh, yeah.
How about that thing now? Flip it in reverse.
My closing arguments was I think brain teasers are the stupidest fucking thing ever. Like, that's all I got.
Like what brain teasers?
Like,
You can't even give me an
like
example.
this.
Okay.
There's a plane leaving.
That's a math problem. That's
No.
not a brain teaser.
You didn't
brain
even listen
teasers
to
are
it yet.
different. Okay.
There's a plane leaving France. It's an international flight, so there's
Mhm.
people of all different cultures. It's flying to, let's say, New York City. I don't know the flight path, but whatever direction it's taking, for whatever reason, it has to fly over Canada. It crashes in Canada. Where do they bury the survivors?
Well, they wouldn't bury survivors,
Dude!
man.
Okay,
'Cause they're
so that is
alive.
the correct answer.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Matthew, let me tell you something. This is something that I have lived my life by since I was 9 years old. This is something that I have thought about almost every day. It's what keeps me going. This is my mantra. This is my motto. This is the phrase that represents me wholly. And I'll tell you it right now. The horse's name was Friday.
yeah, like shit like that, dude. It fucking drives me crazy. Today I got hit with one. This has been a big topic of conversation lately in my life. Today I got hit with one that was there's a blue house.
Oh, yeah.
It's got blue bricks.
Yeah.
It's the greenhouse one. Are you familiar?
Yeah, I've heard this.
Dude, that's a stupid fucking question. Like, dude, oh,
Yeah. I kind of, you know what? That one I do hate.
and like, oh, dude, there was
That one is
another one that
stupid.
really got my blood boiling, and I can't think of what it was. But even there was one today that was like, my name is Ryan. I changed it to Anthony. Then I changed it to Megan. Then I changed it to Tony. Then I changed it to Andrew. What is my name?
Well, you changed it, right? So wouldn't it be Andrew?
Dude.
Is that right?
This is why they drive me nuts, because the answer is Ryan, because it starts by saying my name is Ryan. Yeah. I changed it to whatever. Then I changed it. Then I changed it. Then I changed it. But he says my name is Ryan. I changed it. But he doesn't say then I changed it.
Right.
Dude, and I'm like, that is so stupid. Like, when you're saying that out loud to somebody, like, maybe show it to him in writing.
Dude,
I hate brain teasers.
They should
Fuck
get that
brain
guy
teasers.
in the fucking
I'm
Lane
canceling
Kramer together.
brain teasers. Canceled.
Like
Shut them down. They're out of here.
You got that right, playa.
Andy?
Yeah.
Cool Guy episode 2023.
We did it.
We
almost didn't, but we got it in.
And then I showed up and I thought, maybe we shouldn't have, but we did it. Oh, no. Did I say I love you already? I'm
No,
like,
not
rescind
yet.
that.
Not
Rescind
yet.
that. Andy, I love you.
I love you too. Let's get out of here. Thanks, folks.